All right, hey again, everyone. Channel Futures Editorial Director Craig Galbraith here at the MSP Summit in Atlanta. We're having a good time. Today we're talking with Mike Psenka. Mike is CEO of Moovila. Mike, how are you?
Good, how are you? Thanks for having me, Craig.
Yeah, are you enjoying the show so far?
I am. It's been a great show. The attendees seem very engaged, which is nice, right? You don't always see that in a lot of shows, but obviously a lot of sharp people here are kind of focused on how to get better work done. So
Yeah,
that's always
absolutely.
great for us.
Yeah, I'm excited to talk to you about that specifically. So I understand, I think you guys had a release that came out a week or two ago about a new feature on your platform. Talk about that a little bit and how MSPs can benefit.
Yeah. So our overall platform, Perfect Project, is an automated project and work management platform. And we, our big differentiation is we automate projects and timelines. We automate their financials, their project financials, and now we have automated scheduling. So this has been something that the market's sort of been looking for and asking for a while, because sort of these bad dates that they were dealing with on these projects was sort of contaminating their scheduling, contaminating their business intelligence pipeline. So we're really excited to launch this smart schedule function because it really is radically kind of increasing the efficiency of sort of the scheduling process for partners and their engineers, especially those partners where they've got engineers working on both projects and tickets for their kind of recurring customers.
Everybody's had some bad dates, so I'm glad you're taking care of
Yeah.
that for sure. Mike, give me a couple examples then about the feature and the platform and how it increases that operational efficiency you're talking about.
So if you think about sort of overall project work, right? MSPs and partners have a lot of different projects, everything from customer onboarding, cloud migrations, and more we know this industry is evolving towards this idea of these value-added projects and services that they're delivering to their customers. And this complex work requires engineers, their project management process, their analysts, and they're using shared resources across the portfolio. And so what ends up happening in many cases is because those shared resources are working across portfolios and the customer's scheduling comes into play, those portfolios kind of get thrown into chaos. So our technology is autonomously monitoring these project portfolios, analyzing them continuously for risks, issues, capacity conflicts. And it kind of functions like RMM does for endpoints, right? We're sort of like an RMM for their projects and their schedules. We're continuously monitoring those schedules for those projects in that process. And we talk about supervised autonomous scheduling. So when they go to schedule these projects or revise scheduling, we can consolidate all of their data, their calendar data, all of their ticket data, their project data, and we have a much more accurate picture of that data. So when they go to schedule that, especially when they go to schedule with their customers, they know that they're dealing with high fidelity data, high accurate data, and not dealing with schedule churn, right? That was one of the big pain points that they had, was they would schedule these projects are processed and then have to call back the customer and reschedule and reschedule and reschedule, and that schedule churn damages credibility with the customers and process. So
yeah, you mentioned earlier at the beginning we were talking about it being kind of a differentiator from some of the competition. How so? Do they not have something like this?
Yeah, so no, we're really the only organization and the only platform right now that has this autonomous project timeline management, which is sort of a precursor for autonomous scheduling, right? Anyone else who would try to tackle this, especially if they're dealing with any kind of project data, that is typically going to be contaminated or bad data. So, as one of our customers described it, they said, we used to feel like when we were scheduling engineers, we were playing blackjack with about a 20% chance of winning a hand, which is obviously pretty terrible odds. And now they sort of feel like, hey, we've got an 85, 90% chance of winning that hand. And having that level of confidence to manage those dates and that data is critical for them, obviously, for efficiency utilization in such a margin-dependent industry.
Yeah, I'm taking you guys to Vegas at those odds next time I'm there. Mike, thanks for coming to the show. I understand it's Moovila's first one, so
yeah, it is.
We're excited.
Great show. Yeah, we're looking forward to coming back.
Yeah, hopefully we'll see you in Vegas next
Thanks so much,
spring
Craig.
too. Thanks.
Yep.